Hey, welcome back to Genius Traits. Number 3 is devotion to goals. You guys know how many times I write my goals down, how many times I said I write them down in the morning, I write them down at night, and I write them down when I lose. Bob wants to talk to you about this being one of the genius traits, devotion to your goals.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, devotion to goals?
Yeah, listen, geniuses know what they want and they go after it. And they have something specific each day to do that is another step in the direction. You know, a marathon is a 26.4 mile race, one step at a time, you know, but that one step at a time comes from, I'm going to cross that finish line. So you can make your goals.
Devotion to the goal, not just to the run.
Yeah, well, it's devotion to the goal. But you run to achieve that, you got to run.
Right.
So your willingness to do in order to have.
But let's take the marathon. It's not a devotion to running step by step. It's a devotion to finishing the marathon.
Exactly.
Or to running the marathon.
Yeah. But that does require the doingness.
Yeah, sure.
So you're gonna get something. Right. You got to do something.
Love, loyalty, enthusiasm for a person, activity, or cause. Devotion, okay, it's a spiritual word, actually. Religious worship or observance. I think some people actually maybe, I can't be devoted because that's something else. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But we're talking about to your goals.
Yeah. To what's important to you. So what amount of your attention
good.
and your intention do you think your goals are worth collecting from you? So if it's none, then that's not a big goal.
Once a year? What about once a year? January 1st, New Year's resolutions.
No, that's way too infrequent. I think you got to put a goal out there, and then you got to measure. You got to measure your progress. Keep score. I just like to watch a basketball game and find out the score at the end of the game. Oh, yeah, we lost by 1 point. I didn't know. I would have been cheering louder if we were within 1 point. I had no idea.
Right.
Nobody would come into the gym to watch a game and find out after the game was over. It's like reading last week's newspaper. Nobody reads it.
And a devotion to goals for me wouldn't be just me knowing about my goals, but also my wife, my 3-year-old, my 6-year-old. I mean, you can tell my kids. My kids are on the same page with me. Would you agree with that?
100%.
I'm doing a stream. I say, Sabrina, come in. She jumps in. She gets right.
They're all there.
They're all there.
Your help.
Devotion.
Everybody. Your team.
Get the team, baby.
Talk
about mission. Talk about the mission you used, how you got that mission statement in the whole group as a devotion to goals.
Yeah, we put a mission statement to make a difference for the better was key, but to build a viable. After viable, put in anything you want. It could be a family, it could be a company, it could be a 10Xer. Mine happened to be in the world of medicine, to make friendly medicine, which was a bit of a that doesn't really fit in people's ideas, but we pulled it off twice. But the key words here, to build, that's action word. A viable. Viable means self-sustaining. So that wasn't self-sustaining the first year, but by God, every year after, we had revenues and we had.
But this mission, this postulate, this idea of the future is a devotion to some outcome you want to achieve.
Yeah.
You suggest, and this book suggests that is innate. A genius quality in everyone. So why are people not paying attention and devotion to their goals? Do you have any idea why they're not?
Distracted. You know, traction. The word traction. You're tracking along. Distraction means lack of traction. So if you don't see yourself able to focus in on goals, then that's a step that has to be addressed and handled. You've got to be able. So everyone has the innate ability to focus.
Yeah. Some discipline, some focus, some reminder.
Yeah.
Do you think
get control of your life? You know, be able to start things, be able to change things, and stop things. Stop the distractions. Start the things that get you along your path.
TV, radio, newspaper, print, Facebook, YouTube, all these random ideas coming into you every day, folks. You know, one thing I would tell you to do is, what are you devoted to? Are you looking at TV? The people at CNN are not committed to your goals. They're committed to their goals. They run 24/7, devotion to goals, get viewers. Make the same commitment. Wake up the genius. Genius trait 3, devotion to goals. Look at all the greats, obsessed with their goals.
Into it. Making a difference for the better requires that you have something worthwhile to do, and that requires your intention and attention.
All in, all the time, as he says.
Every time.